All right, so we hit on warm-up, we've hit on posture, being in the ready position. There's a couple things that sometimes we don't think about, and that's what's going in our body. Okay, so there's two things that I think God wanted us to have every day to help us keep healthy and strong. One of those is what you're holding right here. Okay, what is that, Glenn?
That's water.
It's just basic water. Okay, how many times do you get up and you're drinking caffeinated things like coffee, all the what we call diuretics, soda? Those things dehydrate you, okay? Your muscles need water, okay? They need oxygen and water. So those are the two things I want to hit on. When it comes to water, what I suggest you do is get a big container. I do a 16 ounce. And I put apple cider vinegar, just a little bit of apple cider vinegar in my water. That just helps clean out the system. It helps really with your system. And I do that every morning, okay? So that reminds me, if I don't drink that twice, I'm not getting enough water, okay? So you should have at least, 2 to 3 of those a day, but most of us, we only, because we're drinking everything else but water that dehydrates you, so now you're getting behind the curve, okay? You're getting behind the 8 ball, and that's going to affect not only our everyday how we're feeling and our energy levels, but it's also going to affect how we sleep, okay? And it's going to affect your mood and things when you're out on the golf course. It's really going to, your energy levels are going to go like this, okay? So to maintain consistent energy levels, water is where it's at. Now, the next part is oxygen. So we need to focus on our breathing, okay? So a lot of people need to go to a yoga class, things like that, to help them teach them how to breathe. Because when you're exercising, how many times do you hold that pose, you're really forcing it, and you're holding your breath, okay? That's the worst thing you can do. That also causes a lot of injury. So what we want to do is maintain our breathing and our oxygen. So to do that, what I suggest you do is just do an exercise, just kind of working your diaphragm and your belly, you'll feel it. When you breathe in, we want to breathe in your nose and make your belly big. It doesn't have to be anything too huge, okay, as you can hear, and you should be able to hear yourself. Now, the exhale is the key. So you go in and then exhale out your mouth. Your exhale should be longer than your inhale. Okay? Now, if you do this consistently, you might get a little lightheaded even. Okay, because your body's like, whoa, oxygen, I got oxygen, right? So we want to make sure that we do this, just nice and easy. Now, when you're doing exercises, it's really important to focus on this breathing, especially when it gets hard. You're doing some of these reps and you're like, I can't do it, because you're holding your breath. Breathe and you'll get through that, especially stretching, anything that you do that's a little strenuous. Continue to breathe, okay? So if you continue to breathe when you're tired, you're experiencing fatigue throughout the day, focus on your breathing. Your body needs oxygen, so you're just kind of losing that oxygen. You start getting oxygen, you drink some water, guarantee you get back to where you should be. Okay, so those are things that you can do, just be a reminder. And also, what I suggest you do is a trigger to help you remember, because you need to get these things to become a habit, just a routine every day, which is your warm-up routine when you wake up, and then water and breathing, oxygen, when throughout the day. So what I suggest you do for a trigger to remember is put something on your cell phone or just a note when you wake up on your mirror that you see every day, something to help you remember, okay, I need to do my routine of exercising, and I need to drink water, get my apple cider vinegar, put a little bit in there, and then make sure you're doing that throughout the day. And I think that'll really help you feel better, and it'll also help you play better golf and prevent injury.